What's up, guys? Welcome. Now, this ain't the OSA. We do the OSA every week, but this is a little different. As you can see, there's a lot more people here today. This is Nigga, We Made It, a recap of 2020. I got some of my nearest and dearest friends here. So let's clap it up. We made it through 2020 so far. Clap it up to that. Everybody clap it up to 2020. You got a day left. You got one more day left. Some of y'all might
got one day left
before the day is over, but hopefully y'all don't. Now, again, this is brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC and Cloud Cap Clothing. As you can see, we got Johnny Five here, Ed here, Kev is here. These people from the OSA, but we also got some of our nearest and dearest friends in the building. Y'all seen Cap before. He was on the OSA. I got the wifey here today with us, but also I got some of my closest home girls, also talented, very talented young women here. I got Risa Rance in the building, Teresa Saunders right down there. You see her?
Sanders, but okay.
Right, I like saying Saunders. Okay, and then
Saunders.
And then I got my girl.
It's only fair, Teresa, because my last name turned into Horchata because of him, so it is what it is.
Right. Eddie Horchata. Whatever name I get, you stick with it. Just play
It's just Risa Rance. That's it. Thank you, guys.
Right. At Risa Rance. And then I got the homegirl. She's a fashionista, Jamaican young lady holding it down for her peoples. Give it up for Janisha
Wagwan.
Now, 2020. Crazy year, to say the least. Right, guys? 2020, wild year.
At the very least. Very least.
We've seen a lot this year, experienced a lot this year. Some people, unfortunately, didn't make it to the end of 2020. So we're going to start off, before we get into the fun shit, take a little somber dive and just recognize all the people that we lost this year. Now, 2020 started off, to me, when shit started going down, was when Kobe died. Like, that was the beginning of, this year's fucked up. So, other than that, we lost Chadwick Boseman. We lost a lot of good people. But I'll kick it off to you first, Risa. Out of all the people that we've lost this year, which loss affected you the most in regards to anybody that we lost, whether it's someone near and dear to you, whether it's a celebrity, someone you look up to?
Well, definitely Chadwick, because he stood for, like, you know, so much, being like he was the Black Panther, so he was like the first real Black superhero that got acknowledgement.
Right.
So, you know, it was a big deal because, you know, like, he represented so much, especially for a lot of young children, especially like little Black boys who, like, they want somebody to look up to, because most superheroes that we see are not people of color. So that was like a super big deal. And plus he was so young, and it came out of nowhere. It's not like we knew he was sick. So that was definitely a big deal.
Right.
So yeah, definitely rest in peace to Chadwick. But also personally, I didn't have anybody personal of my friends, but hubby definitely did. He lost like 3 or 4 friends, like back to back in the same month.
That's wild.
That, you know, definitely the same thing. They weren't sick, and it was very unexpected. Yeah, a lot of people I know lost people close to them. So of course, you know, if hubby loses somebody, I feel it, because, you know, he feels it and I feel his pain. So it was hard, but, you know, definitely having my first child this year brought some positivity during the sadness, you know, like he was the light, he was the silver lining in the dark cloud.
Right. That's what's up. Now, before we go any further, I got to introduce everybody. Somebody just walked into the room. We got Via, the villain, in the building. Hans Blandino. Hans, what's good, Dan?
Oh, damn, I'm sitting
Yo.
these days.
What you got on in the back? Turn that shit off. Whatever you got on in the back.
Hansel,
Why
I
you
swear,
get, like,
Hansel's
music
crib
and
and Hansel's
introduction?
room.
Yo,
Out of here.
What up, Dan?
damn, what's the vibe, family? What's the vibe?
Hansel's in the club.
Yo, and Hansel's crib and his room, his dad looked like a club in there, bro.
Well, that's what he be doing in there, right, Hans?
He got the boom boom room.
Yes, so you doing a private photo
We got
shoot?
a little quick, really quick tour.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yo,
This is when he made all those
That's it. That's enough.
Hans runs speakeasies at his apartment. Hans, you want to plug your speakeasy apartment in there? Or Cuomo shuts it down?
Yeah, the passcode is Black Forever.
Right. But again, Hans, since you jumping in, we talking about some of the biggest losses of 2020. Teresa was just talking about Chadwick Boseman. I know Johnny. I know for him, Kobe Bean Bryant.
Kobe fucking hoes like that.
Johnny, where was you at? Where was you at when you heard that Kobe passed away? And
I was literally in the shower. Yeah, I was literally in the shower, about to, do
mid-stroke. Mid-stroke, you get Kobe died.
Damn.
Like, no lie, I was in the shower. I heard.
He's about to say no lie, mid-stroke.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on in the crib right now? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So like, I fake rush my shower. Niggas like, yo, they saying Kobe died. I'm like, hell no.
Like, fuck out of here.
Like, looking it up, and then like within like 10, 15 minutes, I seen that shit. I'm like, yo, nah, that's crazy. And then a whole bunch of other crazy shit. They're spreading mad rumors too when he died. They were trying to say family, other people was there. It was ridiculous what they was passing around, But that shit, woo, that's my guy too, Kobe. That's the reason why I like the Lakers and shit.
Nah, I was walking to the BB's. I think I was going to get a bacon, egg, and cheese. And didn't you tell me? You text me or something? Yeah. And I'm like, yo, she lying. Like, or she seen some shit she saw on Facebook and just ran with it like most motherfuckers just be like, oh, somebody post up and then no validity. So I'm like,
you was gonna go get a bacon, egg, and cheese?
I'm just so
lying.
So I don't know. I can't remember. I just know I was going to the store. I don't remember what I was getting. But
yeah, to spice up the story and shit.
Like, just had to make it a little spicy. But when she told me, I'm like, yo, she saw something on Facebook. People be killing people on social media all the fucking time. Anyway, so Hansel, shut your fucking mouth.
My man D trying to DJ the special.
Nah, I wasn't. I really wasn't though.
Bro, I definitely didn't believe Kobe really died.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That shit took like a few days for it to hit. Like, yo, Kobe's really gone. Seen that? What was it? 1976, 2020.
Yeah. What you say, Nisha?
Yeah.
I was saying not for nothing for me why I feel like it kind of like hit home because my son's father is a big Kobe fan, so I know he was hurt. So like I felt bad for him, but for someone who lost a father and a brother, for me, like for the daughter, I was just like, bro, like she didn't get to live her life. She was so young, like, and I think it's the deaths that are sudden and unexpected. Like when someone's not sick, you don't know, like those are the ones that really be like hitting home. So like for me, I'm like, I'd be feeling bad for like his wife, like two like token like people in your life that it's like, how are you coping? Like, how are you going on and everything? So I feel like, not to say Kobe's passing wasn't sad, but I think his daughters, like she didn't get to like experience like she was still like a young girl with so much potential and like so much future.
She was gonna be next up. She was really like she was gonna be she was gonna carry the mantle for Kobe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
like,
why
and that's the thing is difficult to accept. It's like, dang, like this little girl, like let her live.
And I know that's like Kobe's daughter, but she was really like not to be holding, but she was really nice. Like she really
she was
potential to be like really something. And it's unfortunate. And again, like Nisha said, being someone who lost, my mom a few years ago, like sudden losses where somebody's here one day and then it just happens It's like, yo, nah, that didn't happen.
Yeah. And
it's like trying to make it real and realize that it's a real thing. It takes a while, but that shit was crazy. There were other deaths this year, especially in the rap world. A lot of y'all might not know Duck from Chicago, FGB Duck. Vaughn died this year.
Oh my God, too. Fuck with Vaughn's music.
A lot of new up and coming rappers.
Up and coming, and again, the biggest one of them all, who was set to be the next superstar, he lost Pop Smoke this year.
Yeah.
So Pop, as you know, his posthumous album is probably one of the biggest and dopest projects to drop this year, and he was just on about to be the next one. New York always looking for the next one. Unfortunately, it hasn't really been one in a while that has taken off. But Pop had all the potential to be like that new face, bringing like that New York sound back, even though the New York sound is Chicago real. It's all good though. Y'all can have it. But
here we go again, man. Hey, what's your Chicago bias?
Can we have anything?
Oh, dog.
Huh?
That's facts. That shit definitely is Chicago drill now.
So, but any other deaths that might have hit any of y'all or y'all felt some type of way about, of course, you could talk about George Floyd, Fred the Godson.
Taylor.
Oh yeah, actually speaking of Fred the Godson was a big one. He was actually
the God did die this year too. Word.
He was actually the big homie. Like so, where I'm at over there in Throgsneck in the Bronx, he lives in Throgsneck.
Right.
And he's a frequent. Like I see Fred almost daily at the supermarket. And I know his older brother, who's like a former boxer, his kid, his baby moms, like, the whole family. So, it was like something seeing Fred every day. And then his brother had told me, like, yeah, Fred's in the hospital with COVID and shit. He's battling COVID. And, like, you don't really think too much of it because you're just like, oh, I'm like, bro, we get through everything, bro. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, he's going to be good. Like, Fred is blessed. Like, Fred didn't live through worse. And then, like, hearing like that Fred had actually passed, I was like stunned. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, like that's fucking wild. Like, I just saw a homie like 2 weeks ago. Like that's fucking wild. Like, right. That one was pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie. Just because it's like it was relatable. It was like somebody who I see on a daily basis type shit.
Yeah. I mean, again, a lot of notable people we lost here, especially in the Black community. We lost Andre Harrell, creator of Uptown, Diddy's pretty much fucking guru. We lost civil rights activist John Lewis. Like
John Lewis, word.
Yeah, we lost a lot of like good Black and brown people here. Well, I'm sorry, what you said?
No one can see me.
The woman who was I think she was a Supreme Court justice or something.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
Yes, RBG.
A lot of good.
Or as I like to call her, Light Vader.
Right.
She said, like I said, RBD.
Yeah, a lot of good people that lost this shit, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about.
Hold on. Before we get off that topic, I'm gonna show one of y'all somebody we lost. Kev, take your hat off.
Oh no!
God rest his soul.
Oh
no!
I'm done.
Rest in peace.
Now I had to lighten it up, Kev.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
good
fine.
shit, Cap. And it's the perfect segue because let's get into the fuck shit of the year. Some crazy moments. I'll kick it off. I'll just say one word: entanglement.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't that deep.
That was.
Like,
it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that deep, but it was entertaining.
No,
that
it
shit
wasn't
happened.
though. To me, it wasn't. Like,
that shit
felt
happens
bothered.
in the
I'm like,
regular world.
one, they done been through it already. Why are we still
Facts.
stuck on it? Like, they done passed. Like, it's old. That's old news to them. Why are we fixated on something that don't got nothing?
Will Smith looked like he didn't know what
All
was
the
going on.
memes.
It's because like Will Smith didn't know what was going on.
No, honestly, so
like-
Sabrina, I wanna back up Janisha on this a little bit too, because Will kind of was looking at Jada like, yo, you fucked this up for both of us now. Because we know damn well, I mean, Will Smith has acted alongside some pretty fine females.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's already been talked about that he smashed out Margot Robbie. But think about, I mean, he did Hitch with Eva Mendes. Like, you don't think that they fooled around a little bit too? Like, I think they just would be the house.
The difference between Will and her was Will never got caught.
Nah, yeah.
I think it was like speculation for so many years that they had an open marriage is the reason why everybody was like, oh shit, like this is confirmation. I think that's why it was
only
like
reason
Teresa saying,
is August. Say it, Kat. Exactly. The only reason why this is relevant is because the nigga snitched on everybody.
To be honest, I speculate that he was fucking with both of them because I think we'll go both ways anyway.
Hey, listen,
I mean, they all do in Hollywood.
There's no proof of that. All we know is August smashed Jada. We don't know if August smashed Will.
I mean, maybe.
Oh my
lord. I feel like who cares though? Like,
I think it was deep because again, he was in a very bad state of mind, and it looks like she took advantage of him. And so that's why
it does really
when it
legit
happened,
look
he was
that
in a
way.
bad place.
He was. He's mentally ill.
Yeah,
That's
they
why
said
he was
he
over the
struggling
crib.
I didn't like that people were saying like, oh, like when women feel like detached or they feel like they're not getting enough attention, like they got to go to the next person, blah 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 blah, whatever. First of all, let's just be great. If she needs me, she needs me, like, and it should be that. It should be that simple. Like, but my thing is, I'm like, what did they talk about? Like, we don't know their conversation, so why are we even putting any judgment? Like,
only person
weren't they on a like agreed break? Like
they were separated. Yeah,
right. They said they were.
I think that's the other thing. People agree and disagree on like what you can do when you're on a break.
Right.
all
I'm saying is,
that's
if they
all that
were
matters.
really apart, Will shouldn't been so salty. Maybe because it got public.
That's what I'm saying. I think the fact that it became public played a role in it.
Because Will looked like he was trying his hardest to not choke her ass out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looked like he was taking all of him.
he said he just got out for a long flight. That's why he looked like that.
Yeah, right. Got a long flight, and then you on a plane reading this shit. Like, of course, he looked like that. He was flustered. Like, damn, I can't even enjoy my flight because all this shit this nigga on social media going everywhere talking about.
Hold on. If it was the other way around, would it all be a joke or would it been us bashing Will?
Nah, I don't think nobody would have bashed
Niggas
him.
would have went in on Will.
Bashed him.
Yeah,
You know
I mean,
y'all
females
said
would have went out on Will, but we would have been like, "Yo, Will."
Everybody would have went crazy because of the person August. Like August has made himself be this. She took advantage of me. I was dealing with mental issues. So if you change the person, you put a woman in that position, and Will took advantage of a woman dealing with it. It would be like, yo, Will is scum. Cancel Will Smith. Like straight up, it'd be cancel his ass. But Will, I love your movies, Jada. I love Red Table Talk. The few episodes I've seen, it's pretty entertaining.
The latest episode was the best.
With the white bitch.
The episodes I saw
with
I think was a big deal this year was the whole Jordan Woods, Courtney.
That
was all a plan to make her famous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Them Kardashians just love being in the
I feel
limelight.
like all of that was just like
it was just all a scandal to make her famous, the same way they did with the sex tape to make Kim Kardashian to make the whole family famous. It was all a setup. Chris
even blow up really after that? Like what?
But she didn't really pop.
Like nothing really happened. Like what? She was in one of Megan's videos. Like what really changed for her?
Because now
she got endorsed.
Yeah, she was in like 2 videos. Two videos.
She got a lot of endorsements.
But I'm saying,
she got on her OnlyFans
2 videos.
Her pockets might have changed, but I'm saying in regards to like notoriety, I don't see her like doing much. Yeah, she was on Max.
What I'm saying is she got a lot of endorsements, a lot of clothing, and all.
That's what I'm saying. Her pockets probably changed financially.
I think that's
she was already rich.
Father work on Fresh Prince or something. Right. So then she always have she grew up with money.
Yeah, her family is rich.
Her godfather is Will Smith.
But people with money be.
That's what I'm saying. Like her father, I think, worked on Fresh Prince or something. I don't know.
Her godfather?
No, I think her actual father.
Yeah, her father, I think, is worked on the Fresh Prince.
I don't know if he
don't she go out with Kat now?
Yeah, she's with
Carl Anthony Towns. She
What?
go out with Kat.
But that's the whole point, was just to give her more money, because the same way with the Kardashians and the Jenners, they had money before too. But greedy people, that's why the 1% is the 1%, because they never have enough.
Right.
But wasn't Kat with somebody else? Who was Kat with before that?
I gotta go put out baby to bed.
All right, go ahead.
You know how they be, bro. Bowlers, NBA players be like.
I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna eat my second to last meal of the year.
What is that?
It's a cheesesteak.
I thought
I'm gonna eat tomorrow.
I thought my man everybody eat the pussy on the cat.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
Yo,
dinner.
If we don't talk
second to
about
last dinner.
You sure that's a skate? You might be in the glizzy.
Peace, Doug. See you in the morning, all right?
Not a glizzy, John.
All right. The other fuck shit that happened this year. What about Meg and Tory?
Listen,
about that.
I'm not gonna blame my friend, because we already know she was telling the truth from the get-go. Okay.
Her friend, or
I don't want to hear
her or her friend, because there was a lot of.
No. My friend Meg told me personally that she was telling the truth, and I believe her because, of course, why would she lie on this little?
Okay. So give us
the story, because
you give us the synopsis.
What actually happened?
Right.
Give us the synopsis from your friend.
he was upset because he got caught sleeping with her friend, and then her and the friend got into argument. I believe.
No, not what you believe. What she told you.
Oh, well, I believe what she told me. She told me that Corey had the gun, and that her and the best friend was like going back and forth or whatever. And then when she tried to walk away, you know, the bullet ricocheted because I don't think they was really trying to shoot somebody, but like they was like, you know, having an argument or whatever. So she assumed that he did it.
How's she doing that video then? Please explain to me how she did WAP. How's she doing all these things?
If you're such close friends with her, why won't you in the video?
It like grazed her foot. It didn't like go into her foot. Like
have you ever stubbed your toe? You can't do shit with a stub toe. You got
a good doctor helping her with physical therapy.
Right. She got money. Like she got something.
I've been trying to learn the body challenge. I can't do it, and nobody shot me in the foot. So I
we didn't do it.
Did Teresa actually really talk to her, or is she just talking?
Teresa is talking. Teresa ain't talking. I'm making the fucking
all cap. She's cap.
Yo, but
he didn't shout.
She did the video before she got shot. That's what I was trying to say. She did that video.
Yo,
before she got shot.
regardless.
I was like, maybe the video was done before she got shot, because you know they're not gonna post things like right when it's done.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I think he shot her.
Cardi B released it because of the situation. She dropped it.
Now, what you said, Cap? You don't think he did it, right?
No, I think he did shoot her.
Okay.
I don't think he shot her.
No, she probably called him.
How did y'all feel about like all the female artists that
He was
were
in his feelings because his little ego got hurt, so he felt
I believe her.
Speaking of little egos, though, do you think
on.
he was intentionally
Yo.
trying to shoot her in the chest,
Hey, yo.
but because he's so little, he only got her foot? Or
Nah, yo, Eddie, yo, look, I'm talking to Johnny, Eddie, Cap, and I don't know if he was there, Dev, and Kev, but y'all know little man got complexes. Y'all remember Perry?
Perry? Yeah, of course.
Okay, a prime example of that
That's
little
another
man.
person, Cat. That's another person.
Sabrina, you remember Perry? Little man.
Little
has
Perry, my
complexes.
Perry, my little daughter Perry.
All right, so we this is not the Berkeley pod. All right, so
exactly.
more in 2020 and more of the fuck shit. This year we got the return of boxing legends Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Now, of that fight, that was not the highlight. The highlights was who know what the highlight was of that night?
YG.
Hey, Rob.
One of the Pauls. I don't know which one it was. And Nate Robinson.
YG.
Oh, and Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
Oh,
Dogg.
Snoop.
Snoop.
Oh,
And one of the greatest boxers I know, Nate Robinson, unfortunately, stole the night. He let a white man beat him up.
Nate should have left that shit at home.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of y'all pay for that fight?
No.
Hell no. But you can't talk about
Kevin,
that. I mean,
yeah, of course. I paid $60 for that fight on Triller.com. I did not use an illegal streaming app called Mobdro that you can all download on a Fire Stick. If you download the file linked app, follow me, DM me for information.
For legal information.
So while we still talking fuck shit, any other fuck moments stood out for you guys this year?
It was a lot.
Johnny brought it up briefly, but New Yorkers can't eat hot dogs anymore.
All right, cuz
word.
Glizzy gobblers.
Can Dev answer this? Isn't a glizzy something else to you, Dev?
Yeah, glizzy is a banger.
It is a gun, but not no more. Glizzy done took a whole new name.
All right.
Now it's just
Glizzy had a rebranding.
I mean, if you eat glizzy in Chicago, you ain't eating nothing else ever again.
Y'all was eating hot dogs outside? Y'all guys was eating hot dogs outside? Y'all can be honest.
I mean, I love the hot dogs, and now I can't eat them anymore because I feel insecure eating them.
I haven't had a hot dog in like 5 years.
Man, I make a bomb chili.
Y'all shouldn't be eating up nasty ass hot dogs anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they're gross, but...
Why, Teresa?
You gotta
Why?
Because it's made of all of the nasty scraps of the animal that you're not supposed to eat.
No, that's a fact.
So I'm not.
So are chicken nuggets from McDonald's. So are
I don't
burgers
eat
from
none of
McDonald's.
that.
So are anything really? You eat Chinese food, Risa?
Yo, all I eat is
I
water
don't eat none
and
of that
Irish
no more. I only eat
sea
homemade
You
food.
said
And it's
sea
mostly
moss
vegan.
and water.
So like,
Teresa done shamed me for bringing Raidens.
That's why my skin looks so beautiful.
that sea moss? Is that
Yup.
battle rack?
I can see Teresa
I'm
being one of
already-
those
I'm
people
already-
getting around, judging people and shit.
Yes.
Carnivore.
Girl, get off my post. If you're not telling me I look cute, let me look at these fish. Like, leave me the fuck alone. She's like,
She be like,
she was like, them poor fish though.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, like, can
She
me and
don't
my
know
son
like you
do it?
murderer.
Are they out?
Murderer.
I went to
extra
throw
shit
red
on
paint.
people.
One of my friends had on a fur the other day, and I was about to throw red paint on her shit. If I had a marker, I would have.
Not cool, man.
Just don't catch her hands.
Lizzie.
But any other fuck moments? Because I want to.
Oh, I tell you right now, Boozy, the whole shit with Boozy and his kids. He was letting his kids fuck grown ass women at 13. That was.
Oh yeah, he was setting up the process.
Man, that was some absolute fuck shit if I ever heard it. Like,
You wanna know what I saw like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I don't know who these people are. You guys know I don't know nobody. But it was this stripper, something Trump, Tiana Trump.
Yeah.
He tried to like come for I guess someone.
No, she's not a stripper. She's a porn star.
She's a porn star.
Porn star, stripper, whatever. Someone, I guess,
Same
Jada
shit.
posted like, and she sent a picture of her all in nudes, and Tiana, or whatever her name is, wrote back pretty much saying like, "Oh, like this is why he's cheating on you." And I'm just like, but like, is that okay? Like, are you proud to be like that woman that's like? But who is she? First of all, who is this Jada person? Like, someone explain her.
She's a rapper's baby mom. I think she's Little Baby's.
So she's not.
Yeah.
They're all famous from Shade Room. They're all famous for being somebody's baby mom.
Right.
Oh, because I can't keep it up with
like Real Housewives of Atlanta type shit.
Well, the Trump girl, she's known. She got
the porn star.
She got the mean Gluck 2000 double fist. So
I was gonna say, don't violate.
I've only ever seen her Leslie ones.
So she's right. She's known for the Gluck double fist 2000. So that's why she's on. The other girl is Lil Baby's baby mom.
Look at Kev's face.
No, she's the new superhead.
Word, that's who she like. That's her new claim to fame or whatever. But
for her, man.
Sabrina, don't look at him like that. You know he's walking in the bathroom.
Wait.
Walking with headphones and shit.
Look, it is what it is.
We gotta talk about how all
I'm
these
sorry,
girls.
I can't have my face.
What about all of these females making money off of OnlyFans?
What about some of these?
What about maybe I need to make one because
what about some of our peers? Some of our
subscribers. Shout out to you. Get subscribers and shit. Your shit is hitting and they subscribing.
Johnny, why don't you want to join her OnlyFans club?
Johnny's too excited. But Johnny a real one. He'll support. He'll pay $15 a month.
I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and then it's gonna be all about vegan.
It wasn't recorded, and
I dead, Teresa.
Like a Berkeley reunion, so we can address some of the people that are on OnlyFans right now.
I don't know who on that.
Oh, we went to school with a few of them.
I know.
Some of Kev's little friends.
I don't know nothing about.
Oh yeah.
Mostly
Wait, hold on.
No. This is 2025.
Wait, her name wrong with what?
OnlyFans, it was big this year. Everybody seemed to have OnlyFans.
No, look, quick thing on OnlyFans.
Now wait, I want to know what her name rhyme with. Cause
I made
this is really a secret to y'all.
Her name rhymes with Benny.
Penny. Her name rhymes with Penny.
I know who it is.
Oh,
Little titty.
No, but quick thing.
You're filling the
I look at it this way. OnlyFans, right?
Right.
You gotta look at this. There's female porn stars that shoot many movies, but they're not touching as much money as women doing OnlyFans.
Right.
That's
never
a fact.
did porno in their life.
But OnlyFans wasn't even made for like stuff like that. Technically, OnlyFans is supposed to be just like Patreon. It's just supposed to be extra content that people are supposed to pay for. And then I think because of COVID, a lot of people was out of work.
It was
so everybody
Asa
"Yo, I
Kira
might
was
as
the one that
well."
started it.
Right.
So
Right,
she was
so I might as well
the
do
first
that.
one to transition
It
to it.
wasn't for
Yeah.
normal people. It was for people with following.
No more normal people.
Creators.
Like, I'm just being honest. Would you
No,
want
it
to
was
see a
for people
normal
that-
girl?
like,
Do you
right.
want to see a girl who's a porn star like Decaf?
Hold on.
Or just somebody who's like a
Let me say-
podcaster or
let me
somebody
say
who's
my
an
piece.
artist.
Yeah, now I want him. Cap, say what you gotta say.
Now I need every nigga to answer in this shit. If a regular girl is doing some nasty shit,
niggas gonna subscribe.
Fans versus Kim Kardashian showing me herself cooking, which one y'all gonna watch?
First
Niggas
one.
gonna watch that nasty bitch.
What is a regular chick for 400?
And the thing is, the beauty and OnlyFans versus like a celebrity. So again, you have these celebrities who do their accounts. For a lot of niggas that pay for this, the regular girl is more reachable to them. Like,
right.
It's
more
like
they know.
Right, where it's like somebody close, where it's somebody close or somebody that's just a normal person who blew up off OnlyFans. You got a celebrity, Kim Kardashian make an OnlyFans, she do her shit or whatever. That shit is not real because it's Kim Kardashian. Like, how do you?
And listen,
the fantasy ain't real, but a bitch you get if it's a bad regular bitch, she doing some wild shit. Niggas feel like that's more attainable.
Are we
And
going
niggas
to
will
her
agree to
bad
that.
regular
Listen,
bitch?
listen. When
Because
you
she kept the weight she gained in
But
college.
I say bad regular bitch because she bad, but she ain't got no talent. It's nothing there but the
No,
bad.
she actually has talent. She's not bad. Because on a pole, bitch could work. Like that takes
Oh,
a
right.
lot of. That takes
No, she's being
Let's
honest
please
though.
them.
What? I'm saying like she.
But hold on,
she
listen.
has
This is what I was about to say.
talent. She's not
When you go to a strip club in Atlanta, right? You can see bitches blow fire out they pussies, do all this other shit.
I ain't never been to no
Listen,
strip
they
club.
might not make that much money that night, but if they go on OnlyFans and post that shit on OnlyFans, they might blow up.
That was what my point about porn stars being porn
Can you
stars,
share
not getting that OnlyFans money. Like, I don't gotta do as much scenes and shit, and I make way more money just being in the crib.
Yeah.
Yo, put it to you like this, yo. What was it on? Wasn't it Mia Khalifa who said that she only made $15K in her entire career?
Off her porn. Yeah, off her porn career.
Yeah, that's my point.
You gotta do
Like,
wild stuff in the
that
porn
ain't
industry
bad.
to make money.
All them takes, like, oh, we gotta reshoot this.
You know what it is, Johnny? This is what it is to me. Niggas in the NBA make money off playing in the NBA. Niggas make money on the game playing 2K. It's the same shit to me. Both niggas is making good money. I'm not knocking nobody hustles.
Right.
If anybody want to make OnlyFans, go ahead. John, I think you really should.
Yeah.
Put
Hell yeah.
on Cam, you heard?
Go ahead and do that shit, John. Get your bread. None of us gonna buy it, but we gonna.
Decaf might.
Definitely.
It seems like Decaf is a big fan of OnlyFans.
Listen. I would support John if that shit like $1.99 a month.
I'm gonna share it, but that's about as far as it gets. But
I'm
again,
gonna make one about veganism.
Nobody's gonna watch this.
You're not
gonna
get no
You're gonna
fans.
be the first person.
You and
on
everybody
OnlyFans
else.
with -1 subscriber.
You know what's crazy? Somebody's gonna watch that shit.
DQ.
But how you don't know I'm gonna do it in some Savage Fenty?
Listen,
Okay.
DQ and Drew gonna be watching that shit.
Open the box. Open your mind.
Right. All right. Moving on from OnlyFans, we gonna get into TV again. During this COVID year, 2020, a lot of us was locked down, so we had to resort to the streaming, the Hulu, the Netflix, HBO, and I think at the beginning of this shit, Tiger King pretty much set off.
That was in 2020.
Yeah.
That was prime quarantine, bro.
Right, that was the beginning of quarantine. Tiger King.
Even though Devin didn't want to watch it with me.
I didn't want to watch it. I watched one episode.
I'm not gonna hold you. I never finished it.
Word?
It was dragging.
That shit was wild.
I watched like
It dragged at the end. If it wasn't for, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for quarantine, Tiger King would not have been.
For real.
I think it would have.
At all.
I don't think so. Not this big.
What it is without quarantine?
No, you don't think Tiger King would have been big if it wasn't for quarantine?
No, absolutely not. 100%.
I feel like a lot of these shows that we watch, the only reason why we gave it a chance is because quarantine. We had nothing else to do.
Right, that's not like most people.
So nothing.
What's that show with that little fat white girl? Boo Boo something.
Honey Boo Boo.
How you say it? Honey
Honey
Boo
Boo Boo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch that, but she had a following.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Target
Yeah.
would have had
Sabrina used to love that shit. Sabrina used to faithfully watch Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo
No,
Child.
So did somebody else
I
here.
hooked on crack, and I started to watch it then.
But Ed, any shows that stick out to you during the COVID season?
I mean, I could obviously, you know, I'm a big movie TV buff. I could go on this for days and days and days and days. But I guess a big one that kind of really, really blew up and kind of got a little annoying for like us. So for you, Sabrina, and for Alyssa and myself, but everyone, and I mean everyone, was all in on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I mean, I've never seen a season blow up the way that it is. I mean, I've watched the show with my girlfriend plenty of times. Every once in a while.
They'd be texting each other back and shit while this shit on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone loved that season. It kind of felt like, at least to us, like it kind of felt like, I'm like, no man, like fuck all these fraud fans jumping in now. Like where were you at like first seasons with Alex and Lauren? You know what I mean? Like I don't want you now just because Big Ed's got no neck and he's getting memes made out of him. Now it's a big thing.
That guy looks like a hedgehog. Look
Mr.
at
Krabs.
him.
Oh, yeah.
Picture of a hedgehog. He looks exactly like a hedgehog.
I mean, living in New York, you see a lot of 90 Day Fiance in real life and shit. New York is look at Hansel. Hansel, as you know.
Yeah, Hansel, perfect example.
Fiance, right there.
I'm done.
We put Hansel on the season. Like, we got 90 Day right in front of us. You come to
Let
the
him
Bronx.
address it. Let him address it.
We come to the Bronx, all you see is 90 Day Fiance. That's all you see.
Oh,
Hansel.
Hansel, you want to address it, Hansel?
Hansel, no, I love him.
Hansel, would you like to address that?
This nigga went and got his Rev Run hat.
Nigga went and got the dark Wayne Duck hat.
He got the Curious George hat. What the hell's wrong with him? You want to address it?
Let him address it.
Go ahead, Hansel.
What am I addressing exactly, man?
He ain't addressing nothing. He know what it is. People gotta do it.
Ain't no 90 Day Fiance, I'll tell you that.
No, I'm bullshitting with you, kid.
You married?
I love 90 Day Fiance. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you though.
Am I the only one that loves
been a while now.
my 600-pound life? Like, it's
Yes.
the most.
Is that the sisters or no? I'm out on that.
I want Dr. Pimple Popper. Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
That's more.
No,
that's
that's
shit.
realize how like dirty people are in the world.
Yo, disgusting.
Letting this big old pimple, whatever, grow on your back.
I'm trying to get a job.
They're like, come on now.
Out here
trying to get a
looking
job.
like
The best,
Quasimodo.
Nisha, is when they're like, I mean, I've lived with this on my back for about 15 years,
Word.
and it's really,
That's
really
your-
hard for me to
Hold
put
on,
clothes
Dr.
on and drive a car.
Dr.
And I'm like,
Pimple
why
Popper.
have this
What
bit? Has been on your
channels
back for
is
years.
What channels is y'all watching? Because I don't
TLC.
know none of-
Oh, TLC.
No,
All
it's
that
And Lifetime
extra
and shit.
shit, that should be on TLC.
No, Lifetime, no. Lifetime
I
is.
talked about this before, and not everybody was on. So since we're talking about shows, Power, who is
Right.
Oh, of course. Coach.
I was
Power-
never
Power-
in on it. Dev told
Power
me
is
it got
fire.
whacked, so I stopped.
I feel a little bit like a
You
cougar.
said
since
what,
the
Ed?
week's starting to look fine.
You told me
You
it
all
got
caught
whacked,
up?
so I stopped.
Right.
I give Reek some of
Again,
that
the last
content.
season of Ghost,
Tariq's starting to look
the
cute.
original Power,
He
they
was
were
always
dragging.
cute. He just
They
not
were
as
dragging,
annoying
and
anymore.
it was
It's like,
that's why I didn't start this new one,
you can't
because
see
of
your
how
mom
they
acting
dragged
like
it.
you should.
Nah, me and Johnny be on it. Power is fire, bro.
It is. It really. It be the it's the professors that really blow minds the most. Like what
Jabari is too much.
have, like what
I
business?
can't be giving
Who said it would take him out?
Well,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, like
But,
literally.
but this
Like,
is
they gonna get
2020. It's not my fault y'all didn't watch. We recap in 2020, and this
Let
is
'em
on
know.
now. So I'm sorry if y'all didn't watch it.
If you didn't watch
Jabari,
this,
It's all right.
if you never
He's
seen
gonna
the
get
Ghost and plan
bodied.
on watching it, stop, pause right
yeah,
here. and move
spoiler
forward.
alert. Tariq is gonna have 2-bit body
Three.
Jabari once he find out.
Wait, what'd you say?
Now, what about Lovecraft Country? That was the best.
I never finished that, but that's the show. I didn't finish that.
No,
That's a good one.
no. Lovecraft Country. Decap, you never seen Lovecraft Country?
It's on HBO.
Nah.
I didn't watch it either.
It was gonna be
Oh my
good.
guys.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
What
doing
you
that.
smoking on, Nisha?
I don't know. Science.
She don't know somebody.
Wait,
that-
but did you guys watch the reunion
cheese?
to Fresh Prince?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
No,
fire.
I wanted to, and I didn't get a chance to do it.
When they talked about why the first Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv.
Cause it was
Yeah.
Will's fault.
All of
It was
that?
Will's fault.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't know that. I
Let's
really
go back.
didn't
Yeah,
know
Will
that.
was
Hold
dick.
on. Let's
Will
go
was
back.
dick.
Let's go back. She was being difficult on set.
She was.
She was going through some stuff, but instead of talking about it, she was just
Right.
being difficult.
Right.
Okay.
But what
that
she
bitch,
that
so
what
that
she
bitch
said
should
was
have been
true.
fired.
That
Well,
Will,
she got fired.
so
Right,
one
you
thing
got-
Will has to say
Right.
is difficult to
Right.
work with. As a dark-skinned black woman, like pretty much, I feel like after that,
Business is business, Janisha. Business is business. If you being that difficult on a set, doesn't
No,
matter.
I'm not saying he was wrong for saying that. I'm just saying for her career, why it hurt her because of who he was. Him making a
Oh yeah, he
comment
buried
like
her,
that,
and like for a
already
long time they
dark-skinned
hated each
black
other.
women, it's already hard to like, you know, they're throwing light skin.
No. We can't be playing that card every time.
Not every time.
Nah,
but,
but
like,
he even admitted it though. He even
yeah, Will admitted it. He said he was
what
young.
he
He was
admitted was that
immature.
he didn't know that she was going through some stuff.
Exactly.
And he
That's the
wished he would have
difference.
known. Because he would have been a little bit more lenient.
If she would have went to her job and said, yo, I've been having a lot of shit on my mind. I apologize if I act.
But that's where she messed up.
That's
That's where she messed up.
That's why
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Exactly.
On this boulevard, okay, Ace Hood.
Because for me, I feel like bringing it up now, and like not to be insensitive, but her bringing it up now that she was going through stuff, it seemed like an excuse. But I get why she had to say it. But it's like you just said it then, because then no one would have had anything bad to say about you. You could have had your job still, and you still would have been like it would have been like that. So
yeah, only thing. My only thing
still would have got fired.
Again, my only thing is with Will with that situation. This is my personal way of thinking. Like, she difficult on the set. Will being a star that he was, he let the world know she was difficult on set, and that set the trend for her career. Whereas, like, me personally, I let niggas deal with shit themselves. Like, yo, I'll let you deal with that situation, especially on the professional side. I'll let you deal with that, and then you get your own idea of who this person is, because my experiences might not be the same as yours. Will Smith.
Listen, hold on. But what if she got switched in, say, season 6, right?
Right.
And then the next season was bad, and everybody said, "Damn, what happened to Fresh Prince?" And say never made it past that season. Will would have had that on his conscience, like, damn, I fucked
that's a
up
fact,
everybody else.
No, because
some might argue. I mean, it almost got a little better.
No, that Aunt Pert was whack after she left because she was an activist for Black women. Because that Aunt Viv had more voice.
Last game Aunt Viv was trash. Let's get the buck. Like,
no, absolutely. But everyone else around them were better.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense anyway. There was 2 light-skinned people with brown-skinned children. I was
like how the fuck Ashley and Carlton get so black?
Yeah.
Right.
It explained a little bit of Hillary.
So again,
I think that.
No, if we talking about this already, we could talk about Hillary's transition into what she looked like now versus back then.
What I'm saying,
What do you mean? What I don't get. What
I didn't see either. I thought she aged beautifully. No?
I'm about to say the same thing. I thought she looked pretty much the
It sounds
same.
like y'all niggas complaining about nothing. Go ahead. What you got?
I could be targeted.
There you go, Nisha.
I don't think she aged that well.
Now you bug.
Thank you. I'll take my stance.
I'm looking her up right now.
Nisha, no, nobody said that. I'm just saying. I don't think she aged well.
Even the mom, the light-skinned mom and the black mom.
Shut up, D-Cat. You the only one that heard that. Shut up, D-Cat.
Go.
Nisha, how did Carlton age?
He aged good.
He looked the same.
Fine wine. Yo, Carlton looks good.
Like, people gotta get older. What do you mean?
Carlton Dominican though, you know.
Yo, word, that ass. He dead ass some Dominican boy.
Doesn't he host
a game show?
Shows.
Catch 21.
Host State Farm
videos or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's a Chris Paul. That's right, he's Chris Paul.
How did Jazz?
She looks fine.
Jazz look the same.
Yeah. Jazz
I
really.
know where you're trying to go with it, D-Cat. We ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna answer that subject. Let's not do it.
Now, another show that stood out. Unfortunately, I didn't watch it, but I seen a lot of people talking about it. P Valley.
That was good.
That show was crazy.
That show was dope. That show was so good.
I didn't watch that, but I saw everybody talking about it.
Good.
Oh,
that show was wild. Good show though. Good show.
Hold on, but you gotta be comfortable with yourself.
Right. It's gonna make you gonna see some wild shit on there.
You have to be.
You know, it took me like a good 3 episodes before I realized she was spelling Mississippi.
No, it took me to learn that song to know how to spell Mississippi, because I didn't know how to spell Mississippi on top of my head.
I don't know who David Banner is.
Like, what is
Y'all know
that?
who David Banner is?
No, stop. Wait. Teresa just said she just learned how to spell Mississippi from
Yeah, she
that
just
show?
learned how from a song. Yeah.
It was the humpback that.
Yeah, like
what is that? That's
cricket letter, I, cricket letter,
What's
humpback.
oh my God, they both just learned how to spell Mississippi.
Yo,
No, I
let
knew
me
how to
ask y'all a
spell
question.
Mississippi. I didn't know what the fuck she was spelling when she was saying her. I'm like,
No,
what?
that's how I learned how to spell it in grammar
That's
school.
how I
Yo,
learned how to
Dad,
spell it too.
you gotta watch that show. That shit is.
I never watched it. I've
He
seen
ain't watching
everybody
it
talking
until we
about
watch
it.
Fargo.
So
Did anyone watch? I think it came out.
Hold on, can I interject?
What's that?
Go ahead.
What the new Euphoria episode?
Anybody watch Cobra Kai?
Oh,
that's my show, bro.
Yeah.
That's my show.
Hold on, before we move off of P Valley,
Yeah.
Uncle Clifford is the realest gay nigga
That's
on
a
TV.
fact.
For sure.
Since Omar from The Wire, Dev, and that's saying something.
Word.
Look. Omar was real, but my man Lafayette from True Blood was real too.
Never watched True Blood.
True Blood.
Yeah, True Blood, come on, man.
Lafayette was a real one too. Yeah, Lafayette was a real one.
Lafayette was a real one. That's my guy.
Lafayette in P Valley.
No, he
no,
played in
he's
True
like-
Blood. Uncle Cliff. Cap said Uncle Cliff is the realest gay nigga since Omar. But I said my man Lafayette from True Blood was a real one too.
I have a question. The guy who was the download boyfriend for Uncle Clifford,
Little Murder.
either he's a super, super good actor or he's really gay.
That nigga
Because
like
those
me.
scenes where they were getting intimate was very real. I felt like I could smell the room.
No, hold on, you
while I
ruining
was
it for Dev.
watching
Y'all
it.
ruining it for Dev. He never watched it.
No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers.
No, y'all gotta watch that shit. That shit's
I
wild.
mean, it don't really hurt me when people talk about it. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it anytime soon, but I've seen everybody talk about it, so it will only be
What's it
right
streaming
if I
on
bring it
now?
up because
Stars.
it was all over. It was all over my social media.
Listen, I'm getting a pole in the house when I buy my house because that just made me want to get into shade just because they was doing so many tricks. And I was like,
that light skin. Oh,
gotta get that core right. Gotta get the core right.
That's why Johnny was in the shower when Kobe passed.
What's wrong with you?
Yo, this man is crazy.
That's why Johnny had to jump out the shower.
You know too much about Johnny being in the shower. Let's move on.
That's what he said. He said he was in the shower when Kobe.
I didn't say that. I was in the shower when I found out.
Bro, Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, me?
Me?
Hands, yeah.
That's a bit, bro.
Any other standout
That's a whole
shows this
kid
year?
right there.
I was gonna ask you guys about Little Fire.
Obviously, yeah, on a comic book level.
What you say, Nisha?
If you
Little
guys
Fires
watch
Everywhere.
with
Yes, very good show on Hulu.
and what's
Just
crazy,
hate her face. So
I
she be
really
like,
don't like either one of them because whatchamacallit, what's her name? Reese Witherspoon. I feel like she plays the same person in
Everything
she's in. She played the racist.
Right, and then Kerry Washington, I just don't really like her face. But
Yeah,
like it,
she be like
being a good show. Like I like
It was an interesting show. I didn't know what to expect, but it was interesting though.
What are you doing?
That's the Kerry Washington.
That's what she be doing.
It's like
That's
it's
the
like,
face.
I don't know what face. It's weird. Like I just
Hold on. Y'all
That's why I
said
can't
Hillary still look good, but y'all talking shit about Carrie?
I don't know what they're talking about. Everything to me be
I think they're talking about her acting. They're not talking about how she looks.
No, we ain't saying about. We talking about a particular face she makes in her dramatic roles.
That's right, Decap. Get at them. Get at them, Decap.
Now, don't worry, Kat. There won't be no Carrie slander.
But like, what was wrong with Hillary? Like, I don't understand what was so bad
No,
about
I'm
her?
just saying, y'all.
Day and night.
How old is she though? Like,
Nigga Kev said Kid Cudi in this motherfucker. Day
and night.
Aaron Parsons is 54 years old.
Yo, big.
I mean, somebody gotta be researching, right?
Now you know how I feel every time we record this podcast.
Ed is having fun tonight.
I'm having fun
Anybody
tonight.
else miss going to the movie theaters?
Negative.
Not really, because I
do.
I miss big premieres.
And Dorian used to go to the movies all the time.
You gonna go to the movie theaters now?
No, I'm not going now. It's quiet for that. I was quiet for that. I'm not going.
Because Dad used to bring both his kids.
Word. All my kids, Drew, Johnny. Dorian. I had them all with me. We ate popcorn. We shared the popcorn. We used to be passing.
I'll claim Johnny.
We used to go to Family Dollar and Dollar Tree get our snacks before.
Dad used to try to pass Drew as a child.
For
Yeah,
real.
get the child ticket. Yeah.
No, he got the special ticket.
I'm about to say, yeah, he impaired.
Nah. Quick thing. Me, Dev, Drew, we went to the movies, right? It was me, Dev, Drew. Then we ended up going out to eat, I think Applebee's or some shit. Right. Where me and Drew forgets his book bag.
Oh, yeah, I know the story.
Like, yo, Drew, you forgot your bag. He's like, fuck. Man, fuck that shit. Yo.
Nah, Drew a wild boy. Then one time, Drew almost got beat up in the movie theaters. We went to see.
Hold on. I got
No. We went to see Avengers. Somebody in front of him was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." So I'm instantly on bullshit. I'm like, "Yo, I'm on 10. I'm ready to get buddy ass." Johnny like, "Nah, Drew been talking all day and shit. Leave it alone." I was like, "Oh."
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Drew was talking the whole movie.
Dorian was with us. Was Dorian with us?
Yeah, he might have been. Yeah, I think so. He was. Yeah.
Hold on.
It was me.
Drew.
It was me, Drew, and I think Dorian, and then you was on the outside.
Right.
You was further than me. I was next to Drew. Dorian was in between.
For Drew?
No, he was there. He was at the movie theater. But Dev was on the outside. It was Dorian. It was Dev, Dorian, Drew, then me.
Hey, buddy.
Hold on. I gotta tell you the Drew story.
Oh, God.
So remember in the group chat, the one day this nigga Drew texted me, he was like, "Yo, Cap, suck my dick." And I was like, "Yo, Drew,
yeah.
Be careful when you tell niggas suck your dick because those is fighting words."
Right.
I remember that happened, right?
Yeah.
So Eddie had the party when we was leaving Lazy Boy or whatever, right?
Oh, am I going away? Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God. John, I got blacked out.
Me, John, and Drew walked to the train station together.
No, that wasn't that.
So Johnny train was coming first, right? So I was like, Drew, why don't you get on the train with Johnny? Because they're going the same way. And Drew was like, nah, it's not an express or whatever it was, right? So Drew waits till the door. You know how the door close and then they do the second close?
Right.
Nigga Drew was standing in the doorway. Nigga said, "Yo, Cap, what's all that shit you was talking in the group chat?"
At the door? At the door?
It's inside the door when it's
I'm done.
Drew a wild boy, man. Unfortunately, Drew working. He couldn't make it, but I would love to have.
Yeah, someone's got to greet everybody when they walk into Home Depot.
Why you and together have the same joke?
Hey, that's wrong, man.
They have the same joke.
Because it's real. But moving on from TV, we're going to get into music in 2020. A lot of musical moments this year. The biggest musical moment for me was Versus.
Really?
Fact.
Yeah, Versus was fire.
That beat, I'm a Savage?
Versus is the biggest music moment of the year for me. That might be, Savage might be the biggest music moment.
Tanisha, was that not a bigger moment for you?
Well, I mean, I think the whole
what, Savage?
Sabrina, to your point, I think the whole like TikTok songs, like "Bored in the House,"
right?
Savage,
TikTok had a big year. TikTok
had a huge year. So it's like all those songs
I downloaded it, never used it.
Blinding Lights.
When Nisha was living, just telling me that's how she finds her music. It's like it's watching TikToks and like that's how songs like they start to blow up. It's from the dumbass.
Can I ask you a question? I don't be on TikTok. Is that not how Throw Baby blew up?
Who?
Throw Baby? I'm bugging. I can't be the only person here.
Niggas don't know none of the names of the song.
That was an OnlyFans. Wrong platform.
Nah, it's so real. You ain't never heard that song that Let the way you talk. Throw Baby.
Yeah, that's from TikTok. That's TikTok.
From TikTok.
Yeah, that's
not saying Go Baby. No, wait, hold on. That's just not saying.
Yo, if you want me to sing, Sabrina, if you want me to sing it again, you gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Got you. Wow, he uses Throw Baby.
In this hat.
What's the music moments for you guys, Nisha? What's your music moment of 2020? What you was listening to this year?
My like, I feel like my alter ego is super ratchet. I know y'all will disagree, especially from where I like grew up and everything. But Megan, like, she's
Megan was popular.
Yeah. Everything for me this year.
Megan was definitely lit this year.
Queen was mine.
Her head.
So you say Queen was your music? Queen was your one for this year. Hands, who's your music person this year? Who was you listening to?
I mean, like, yeah, I know I listen to everything. I'm really big on R&B and soul though, so I was like for a long time waiting for it, and it was Bryson Tiller's like anniversary album.
Right.
Like
it was trash.
Oh, Chloe and Halle's album was really good too.
Who?
Chloe and Halle.
Yes, Ungodly Hour. That's my shit, yo. I really.
Y'all want to know Devins? It was Snow.
Pussy then.
Yo, I listened to Snow a lot this year.
I still never heard Snow. I have to see. Who's this person?
Snow Allegra, she's
she's dope. She's an Iranian singer. She's really dope. She works with Boy Wonder.
That sounds like a medicine for allergies.
Nah, she's really dope. Like her voice is
can I get that Snow
unrivaled.
Allegra over there and shit? The extra strength.
Mine was Brandy and Monica versus.
Yo,
it brought me back to my childhood.
Yeah, speaking about verses, what was your Kel, what was your versus moment for this?
My versus moment is my like music moment for the year. Is definitely DMX and Snoop's verse.
Facts. Agreed.
Definitely.
Not gonna lie, that was my favorite one till Gucci and Jeezy. That was my favorite one till Gucci Jeezy.
I tell you what.
Gucci and Jeezy shit, but
I've been following
New York nigga. As a New York dude, it was the DMX one for me. Like,
listen. I understand that, but I've been following like Gucci and Jeezy also, and that whole beef. I listened to their music this whole time, and when they actually did that shit, I was just interested how it went. And then
you're from New York.
Round one.
You're from New York.
Right. Listen, we should talk
said.
We're talking about the outside curriculums, the extra shit that went into that versus. Because they actually had real problems.
I said Jeezy won on the music side, but Gucci was definitely the sportsman. Gucci was on good bullshit.
Gucci played that record. Everybody knows that record, and it was like, oh man.
Hold on, Dev. You said Jeezy lost,
but that whole
Jeezy won on the music side.
Oh, okay.
Gucci was the showman. So
he was trying.
Right. So Gucci ain't fucking with Jeezy.
Mine was the gospel, Janisha.
What?
Mine was the gospel.
Nisha ass don't be listening to gospel. She grew up like that. Nisha ass.
Don't act like you didn't like that versus.
No, I was really disappointed when the Ashanti
and
that's coming up.
That's coming up next year.
That's I think like next week.
Next week. It's the 9th. Yeah.
Who did the gospel one?
It was
Fred Hammond and
Kurt Franklin.
I missed that. I didn't hear that at all.
That shit was lit though.
Really?
Yeah. But my favorite one.
How did they determine winners of them?
There's no winner. It's for the culture.
It started
as a winner, like when back in the day when like Neo was going in, but now it's just for the culture. It's just like celebrating the legend.
How did you guys feel when I feel like it came up where it's like, who would Chris Brown? I feel like there was talks about like Chris Brown and like Usher doing one, and like Chris Brown.
That would actually be dope.
Yeah, but
that would be dope. But
it would be Usher and Daniel.
What are you shaking your head for, Cap?
But I
should have been Chris Brown and Trey Songz.
I feel like the three of them kind of like really.
Yeah, Usher.
I think Usher's better competitor would be like Bruno or somebody. It's like it's got to be that. I don't know.
Why did he keep shaking his head?
Bruno a pop artist. Bruno a pop artist. Nobody honestly. You can't even compare Chris Brown and Usher because I'm sorry. Usher will kill.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to find somebody that will do the same things that Usher would.
Usher will
for 20. Yes.
I don't think so.
He will kill Chris Brown.
I don't think so.
Bro,
I'm not gonna say kill. I'm not gonna say kill.
Chris Brown if they had a performance version, Chris Brown cook it. But you just talking solely off the music.
But Chris Brown got his moves from Usher, so I agree.
Solely off the music alone, Usher got 2 albums, 8701 and Confession that will kill everything that Chris Brown did.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
That's
2 albums.
I don't think so.
But wait, what if we're looking at
Usher can play Confessions and beat Chris Brown?
Yeah, but what if we're looking at Usher, Omarion, and Chris Brown?
Who the hell is Omarion?
You don't think dancing-wise, Omarion does it?
You're not talking about music.
I haven't listened to this.
I'm talking solely on music.
Wait.
Dancing.
The whole thing,
dancing, Chris Brown got it. Performance-wise, Chris Brown gonna kill it. But I'm talking about solely off the music.
The thing is, Versus is supposed to be like two artists of the same era.
Right.
So it wouldn't make sense to do Usher and Chris Brown because Chris Brown came after Usher and got influenced by Usher. So it would have to be somebody like Usher and Genuine because that's what the two people are.
Agreed.
That'd be good.
Right. Well, it would have to be Usher versus Genuine, Tyrese, and Tank because none of them niggas gonna fuck with him by himself. It's gonna be 3-on-1. We're gonna have a handicap match because
Joe.
You trying it?
Or Joe. It'd be 4 of them niggas against him. None of them is on Usher's level.
You trying
Joker box, but you
got hits.
I understand the whole everything, but Chris Brown got some hits. He really got some
hits. That's what I'm saying. You kind of
Usher
too far.
I'm saying Chris Brown got all the young people too.
Right, but the young Versus ain't for the young people.
Carl Thomas and Brian McKnight.
Who?
What you just say?
Carl Thomas and Brian McKnight.
Carl Thomas got 2 songs.
Listen,
no, he got
I would watch that. I would watch that though.
You gonna watch it for how long? 15 minutes?
I would watch it for Brian McKnight. I wouldn't watch it for
Rain.
And what's the
but he got a whole
Rain. He got 2 songs.
He got the marriage song too. Carl Thomas.
That wasn't the right
vocal. It has to be
but
somebody. You know what I'm saying? It has to be somebody around the same time.
I watched Carl Thomas versus Case.
Okay,
I watched Jaheim versus Case.
I watched that too.
Jaheim got some joints.
Jaheim got cracked out.
I'm just saying. I think Chris Brown would win that, but
I don't think so.
You really don't think so? DCAP, what you think?
Look, all I'm saying is Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna, and Usher got broken up with by Chili. Chill. Let me finish. So,
already got a
Chili done broke
Usher versus Bruno Mars, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, like, as far as like hits and popping, if they're gonna dance.
No,
like, and 2 completely different generations. Chili left Usher and still went in all his videos. They had a really, really good relationship.
First of all, I feel
all his
like
videos.
the Brown Rihanna thing didn't happen this year, so I feel like that's irrelevant.
With a twisted teeth.
As a bitch, you just can't keep hitting a nigga either. Like,
eventually, of course.
Especially if you telling that nigga he can't dance, then he know he can dance.
A nigga over and over and over and over. You don't think he gonna swing? He gonna push back?
He got daughters not to hit boys.
You see, y'all niggas get mad at me, but Nisha just said what I've been told y'all a bunch of times.
What you been told us?
No, Kev,
we're not going there, Kev. We know your relationship.
You can't deck me more than 3 times in my face, and I not at least mush the shit out of you.
Yo,
anyway.
Then maybe take one head and another head. Clap them together.
A male against a female. They haven't had like a guy against a girl.
Only way that would work, they would have to have Missy Elliott versus.
Come on, they did Alicia Keys.
I would watch that.
Yeah, they did Alicia Keys versus John Legend. Nobody watched that boring ass versus.
I didn't see that one.
That shit was like a piano recital.
Hold on. Kev just said female can't hit him more than 3 times without. That's why you happy about Tory Lanez shooting Megan.
I had nothing to say about that shit, nigga.
Yeah, all right.
Happy? What the fuck?
Just teach that girl not to hit boys.
Tell me how Tory shot her.
Again, Chris Brown beating Rihanna has nothing to do with his music. So,
I'm just saying.
Sabrina, so does R. Kelly fucking little girls got anything to do with his music?
Yes, Let's
be honest. Let's be honest. Let's take the music away from the person. You gonna tell me if right now I Believe I Can Fly, you ain't bumping to the shit?
I'm gonna ignore away.
I got a son.
I see what you're saying.
Sabrina, I have a son.
That shit hit different now.
Can't listen to R. Kelly. I have a son.
What does that mean?
Trapped in the closet meaning 2 different things.
It hit different now. So I'm saying that shit hit entirely different now.
Trapped in the closet it's trash. It was trash then and it's trash now. All I'm saying is
that shit was funny.
All I'm saying is R. Kelly made me feel like I was the world's greatest. And
Yo, I'm not even gonna cap. Who here saying that shit in elementary school? Probably elementary school, actually.
Well, I Believe I Can Fly?
No, that or the world's greatest.
No, that's graduation.
When I was little,
I am a tall tree. Oh, I am a vision.
I'm sorry, listen.
Yeah, until you think about what the fuck he meant by tall tree.
Yep.
Facts.
What trees need water? Where water come from?
Yo, Illuminati confirmed.
All I'm saying is, Versus was lit. Any other dope music moments of the year? Tory Lanez, he had his radio shit.
Quarantine Radio.
Yeah, Quarantine Radio.
That shit was hitting before all the
Right,
shit
all the
happened.
bang happened. Everybody wanted to be on Quarantine Radio.
I never watched.
I never saw any of it.
It's
to be
not
honest
for
with you. I
niggas.
saw clips. I saw clips of it, but I never like was in the actual lives. Like I never know.
I never sat down and watched it and shit. I always catch parts on YouTube and shit.
Yeah. I just saw like little clips of it on Instagram.
Yeah. But
the Griselda albums, Giveon,
definitely
fire.
Speaking of music moments, albums that dropped this.
Mozzie album.
Mozzie shit, Ransom shit.
Breonna Taylor. Her album.
Freddie Gibbs was.
I'm so mad she's not doing music no more.
Yeah, Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs was this year.
His the vodka sauce, that one, the Alavaca shit.
For Hansel, my man Bad Bunny shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't really fuck with Bad Bunny at all.
I'm not gonna lie. Kid Cudi album fire.
He's a real superstar now.
Facts.
Kid Cudi album fire. Man on the Moon 3.
Man on the Moon 3 is dope. It's a lot of dope shit that dropped this year. Kev, any notable albums for you or music moments this year?
I really fucked with the Dreamville album that came out overall. That shit was tough.
That was last year.
Was it?
2019. Yeah.
Revenge of the Dreamers 3?
The last, let's be real. The last 15 months have been a blur.
The most recent Dreamers album did not come out in 2019.
Yeah, it did, Dan. Because when I was doing my
because I was gonna go to the festival and the festival got canceled because of COVID. The album was already out.
Okay. So overall albums wise, I can't think of no album that
a lot of albums from 19 been dragged in early into this year. Like you got like Roddy Ricch, his album dropped the end of 19.
Yeah. Pop Smoke's album was really tough, yo.
Pop Smoke
for getting that out.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know if I fuck with like that. Uzi shit was fire too.
Yeah, Eternal Atake.
You had J Elect shit with Jay-Z.
Written Testimony was fire. It's a lot of dope shit. I listen, like I think Nisha said it, or Chloe and Haley's Ungodly Hour. I really fucked with that shit. Like,
what's White Boy's album that
Jack Harlow?
Yeah, that
Jack
shit.
Harlow.
Yeah,
he had some.
I bumped that a little bit this year.
I don't
for sure.
listen to the whole album, but I fucked with the few songs that Jack
Right,
Harlow
the
out.
Yeah, what's poppin'?
Who Janae Aiko and Summer Walker both had good albums.
Right.
And didn't Beyonce put out the
she had the
Black is King?
And she had
That
the
was really
Disney shit. She had the Disney shit this year. The whole
Black is
Disney
King.
album. Black is King.
Recent shit. It's a
Big
slow
Sean,
listen, but
Big Sean, Detroit 2.
Detroit 2 wasn't it. It was like
It's a
2
lot.
songs on there. Let's be real.
Well, I didn't really listen to Detroit too much.
I got at least 5 joints from that record, like that I still bump to this day. Like
Shit with all of Detroit was hard. And the shit with
you took the freestyle shit you talking about with 42 Doug and shit.
Yeah. Hold on, 42 Doug. Let's talk about 42 Doug.
We paid.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, 42 Doug, that nigga. One of the top singles of the
That
year.
was his shit.
That was like the song of the whole fucking summer.
42 Doug got the most annoying voice, but his shit be hitting.
What about Jesus is King? I know it dropped the end of last year, but Kanye's gospel album. No? Nobody?
Who?
I'm not gonna lie.
I actually listened to it.
I don't need to.
Can you play that in church?
Yeah, you can.
It was alright for a gospel album. It was alright for a gospel album.
We had karaoke night at one time in my church. I sung a Kanye song. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But
I'm saying what?
Nah, bullshit. I sung Jesus Walks up in there. But
that shit not pastor approved.
Nah, it ain't going at all. But so that's music. We gonna end this whole situation with MVPs. Now, this is people or things that really held it down for 2020. Especially in this COVID year, a lot of us was locked up. But MVPs, most valuable person, personality, project, product. What was the MVP for you in 2020? Nisha, going to you. What's your MVP?
No. Come back. Skip.
Okay, so I'll skip Nisha. I'm gonna go to John. MVP for you I know it was a lot of pornography, but other than pornography, what else was it?
I'm picking more than one. What am I picking? Like one for sports.
It's up to you. Pick. Say what you feel.
Musically, I had this conversation lately. Musically, I'm not gonna lie. For this year, I'm gonna give the MVP to Dirk. I like how like Lil Durk, his growth from like when he first started to where he is now.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with music heavy. I'm gonna give him the music MVP. He made a great jump. And then,
That song with him and Nas is hard.
You said what?
The song with him and Nas.
Yeah, it is.
That song is hard.
Nas also King Disease, dope album.
Oh yeah, that's 2022.
I got one now. My little sister, Marcy Martin, like that's my girl. I feel like she's been doing it.
Who?
The little sister from Blackish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was like the executive producer.
No, dope.
And that movie with Issa Rae and Regina King.
Yeah.
Regina King,
What was that movie called?
That's dope. She was like and honestly, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my hair has been her. Like she put me onto the dark side.
I can't.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like
Nisha Ivy was a 14-year-old. Hey man,
hell yeah, she's gorgeous. I fucking love her.
Nisha, what's that movie called? Cause I saw that.
It's
shit.
Little? Little, right?
Little something.
It's called Little.
Yeah, yes. There you go.
That shit was actually mad.
It was really good.
I'm
and like, if you actually follow Blackish, like her role in that show, watching her grow and everything, she's been everything for me.
Yo, what the fuck you doing?
Yo, so Risa, your MVP. I'm sorry, John. Did you finish your MVP?
I was gonna go to sports.
Okay, so John, go ahead.
More than one MVP for the year, Johnny.
John got an MVP for everything.
When you watch everything and you have interest in everything, you can pick an MVP from everything. So
you got it.
But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna just do two, and I'm gonna call it that. I'm gonna give Bron MVP for this year also for Lakers winning the championship and doing it for Kobe. That was
All right, Risa, what's your MVP for 2020?
I'd say myself.
That's good. That's a really good take. I'm really glad you did that.
I'm not gonna
That was
I'm proud of
sarcasm.
myself. I'm a new mom.
Right.
And it's life changing.
Right.
And I've done a lot of spiritual growth over this past year. I started a new business, Melanated Moss. Go follow, order some moss. I'm not gonna have to tell you I'm more than one. Okay. Right? And I'm back in the studio. Woo woo. That EP coming. Okay. It might need a little feature or two.
That's what's up.
And yeah, so I'm just proud of myself because I stay positive and I spread good vibes and good energy. And I'm just looking forward to 2021 and healthy blessings and everything.
Hold on. Teresa had a baby?
Yeah.
He's 9 months today, actually.
That's cool. I did not know that.
His name is Nasir, Nas for short.
Congratulations.
Yes, his name after Nas.
That's Carter's middle name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I remember that when she named him that. I was like, yeah, that's DCap's son's middle name.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie, what's your MVP for this year?
Contrary to the popular belief, I've never really believed in the human race and humankind. I think we're all scumbags. I think none of us deserve this life. We don't deserve this planet. Nothing matters. Nothing's ever going to come out of it. But I'm going to give the MVP to the human race, man. I mean, most of us have made it this far. Some of us have been following the right protocol, trying to keep family members safe, keeping holidays close. The last thing I do want to leave on is after the Spanish flu ended.
Aliens.
Not aliens. But after the Spanish flu, ended in the 1920s, came the Roaring 20s, and that's where small inventions like the refrigerator, vacuum cleaner, microwave, television were invented. It was the introduction of the jazz era. So what I want to say is that after this pandemic, we were all locked in our house. Create. I mean, our podcast was created during 2020.
Right.
And a lot of influencers are creating. We talked about OnlyFans. We talked about Teresa's starting all her businesses. So it's just, I want people to continue to create. You see guys that literally didn't do anything, had the time, they locked themselves in their homes, and they figured it out.
Yes.
And they created content. And that's all I want, is another renaissance of art. Hansel, what are you doing?
All right.
Hashtag Risa Randall.
Chilling.
Taking them glizzies.
Hey, between Hansel and Eddie, what the fuck is going on?
All right, Cap. What's your MVP for 2020, Dan?
Get me, I don't know.
Skip Hands. Daredevil. Deadpool. I'm
He
sorry.
said Daredevil.
Mind your neck, bro.
Deadpool. I'm sorry, Deadpool. What's your MVP for 2020?
Well, I mean, not to sound too depressing and everything, but like the opposite of what Eddie said, which is it's been a really rough year for a lot of people, myself included, because as you may know, I can't die. I'm Deadpool. No, on a serious note.
You sure we're about to die.
Yeah, no, listen to me. On a serious note, it's been a rough year for a lot of people. The real reason why I'm wearing this is that nobody can see the tears behind my that rolled down my face. But it's been a terrible. It's been a mix of a year. A lot of bad and a lot of good. But through it all, what I saw was a lot of perseverance.
Right.
You know, a lot of like just wild shit happening to like people so unexpectedly. I lost a lot of people this year, like a plethora of people. I even lost somebody up until last week. Like it's just been like a nonstop thing. But I think it's like, you know, the perseverance of like,
yeah.
I get the MVP really goes to perseverance.
Right.
You know, like human nature, like humans persevering. We still find a way to like get through every single day. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this year has made me more grateful than any other year. Right. Of when I wake up. You know, like I'm like, damn, I'm grateful that I opened my 2 eyes this morning. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like a political person or like the fucking media or anything, but like 300,000 plus people in the United States alone. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't even take you serious with this shit.
Yo,
it's mostly because I can see his under eyes, but then his other Deadpool eyes are up here.
No, he dead ass like serious as hell. But Kev,
good.
Hansel, let niggas serious, man.
I'm good.
This nigga. So Hans, how did you have on the costume? Do you got it like on your hip right now or some shit? Like, did you just pull it down, put it on your hip?
I only had it from like here up.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm done.
Yo, but also I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Okay. I know y'all all have kids. Right before I hand it off, I know y'all have kids. If y'all need a Deadpool for the party, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. I bring masks.
Yo, nigga, soon you talk, Dory's gonna be like, "That's Hansel," and gonna pull the whole thing and shit. Is that Hansel? I'm like,
I'm not paying
man.
half cow.
Right, like, yo, you know, I want my deposit back. All right, Kev.
Nah, it looks really good when it's. Never mind.
Kev, your MVP for 2020.
Nah, my MVP, like, it kind of piggybacks off of Ed and Hansel a little bit, but it's everybody that went through some shit just to the extent of going through quarantine and dealing with their mental health issues and found themselves an outlet. It doesn't matter what it was. If it was, I don't care if it was smoking. I don't care if it was more healthier side, like just meditating and doing whatever. Like, I know for me,
in the book,
yoga helped.
Your mic is muted.
I ever did in my life.
She knows.
But finding an outlet through quarantine, which was the hardest months for most people, that shit, props to everybody that had to do that.
Right. Nisha, I know Nisha, you over there dying laughing, but Nisha, what's your MVP, Nisha? Let us know.
She told you her MVP.
She did. She said a little girl. Right, my bad. Baby, what's your MVP?
It's Cap's missing.
No.
Oh yeah, let me say one.
Oh yeah, Cap.
My MVP go to the races. I'm glad they all came out.
Right, expose themselves.
And they finally put their real shit on and let us know what's up.
Yep.
And,
yo, that's actually the MIP, the most invaluable players.
No, I like it.
No, it's valuable to know that they're there.
Exactly.
Right.
Shout out to half the kids Kevin and I went to high school with.
No, seriously, me too.
Yourself.
Like the amount of unfriending and like unfollowing I did. Actually, that's how I lost my longest best friend was over some like Wi-Fi. Like she posted something like
Hold on, that girl used to bring to the school?
Yeah,
who we talking about?
my
Yeah,
son's
her?
little godmother and
Talking about
everything.
Jasmine?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
talking, you can agree to just
Look
be
at
a
his-
lot of shit.
What?
But not under Black Lives Matter. Nah,
She's Spanish though.
Exactly, but she really was raised.
Listen,
like
Hansel, I think you can agree with me. A lot of us deny what we truly are, and some of us are more racist than white people.
Hold on.
I'm Dominican.
We discussing something
I'm
that
Dominican.
is 2020. We're trying to end this in a good note.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not crazy. It's a healthy conversation.
Let's just put
John,
out
this is what we got
the
your pod
cliche
for.
thing that people
This
say.
is why we got your pod for when we have these deep dives. Nisha, Kat, Teresa, we expect to have all y'all involved in Johnny's Culture podcast because we're gonna talk about some real shit. But just closing out this
good note,
this on a good note.
What is
my MVP is us. You know, us as new creators. 2020 again, like Eddie said, this shit because of COVID, this shit kicked off. What we doing right now, OSA,
I ain't creating shit.
Everything we done kicked off due to COVID. All y'all being
Decap, don't be humble, man. You lost a lot of weight. You took your working out super serious. You're still ugly, but
the same shit.
But no, you ain't been doing the same shit because again, this year we seen you really get on your shit, getting your body right, getting your mental right. So yeah, that's something to be proud of, nigga.
That is.
I'm just
trying.
Yeah, mental
You're
health.
a great father.
And doing this,
you got your life together. You got a good job. Don't be afraid to flaunt that.
Anybody who is parenting and working from home, like dead ass, like kudos.
God bless you.
For real, Devin became a teacher.
I became a teacher doing this shit.
And my child not even in school, and that shit is stressful. So honestly, shout out to everybody.
But again, this is the end of our Nigga You Made It 2020 recap. Thank you guys for joining me. Like always.
Anytime.
You did it. You ain't doing MVP?
No,
Why you doing
I
it?
did an MVP.
But Eddie, I'm gonna get to you, Dang.
He's lying. He forgot about you.
Please stop being so thirsty, Dad. I'm gonna get to you.
Somebody give him some water.
I'm gonna get to you. Thank you for
He
joining
needs some
us.
milk.
Look, Jake, thank you for joining us. And Nigga, we made it 2020 recap. We hope to see you all in 2021. Thank you to all of my close friends for joining me. Their information in regards to their Instagram, how you can reach out to them, will all be here. Again, this is sponsored by Culture Capsule, Don's LLC, Cloud Camp Clothing. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, peace out.